Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna do mashed potatoes. Fairly easy, you think, why use one of these machines to use mashed potatoes? But this is one of the things that I cook once a week, and really you need to, peel the potatoes, chop them, boil them, rinse them, get them out, get the masher, mash them, then wash the masher, add milk, sugar, mix it all, check the consistency, so it does take me, some time, although being quite simple. So I thought, well, if this machine can really help me to do, just put all the ingredients and end up with a mash, it'll be great. I'm also just, using one utensil, sort of speaking. I've got to confess that I did it yesterday and it came out far too runny. I mean, you couldn't even hold it with a fork. My kids were winding me up saying that I made a potato soup instead of a potato mash. But there we are. So here we try again today. This is the recipe. I'm gonna use the recipe and the program from the book that comes with the machine. So it's a smooth puree. Now this is for 3 people and we are 5, so instead of 800 grams I'm going for 50% more. So I calculated the milk and the water and the butter as well, and I have already done the salt and the ground nutmeg, which I just done, so that's all in there already. The machine is on. The potatoes are already going a bit brownish because that was the first thing I do. So so I calculated all the quantities, but in order to make sure I don't get a creamy or runny mash today again, I am not gonna put all of it, of the liquids. I'm just gonna put a little bit less because I can always add it, but obviously when it's in, I cannot take it away. So having the salt and the nutmeg, I'm just gonna put the potatoes. There we are. And then I am gonna go and add the liquids. And I'm gonna reserve a bit, sorry. That is about, it's about 200 ml. So let's go a bit more. That is, I can see it's about 100 ml. I'm just gonna tiny bit more. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep that back. That goes into the sink. Now let's get the lid on and close it again. And we get the little magnetic thingy. It's always on my fridge now. And we are gonna be using the number 12 smooth puree. So we come here, press program. I'm gonna change hands on the camera. And we are going, what do we say? Program 12. So I'm gonna scroll up to number 12, 100 degrees, so 18 minutes, 100 degrees, speed 1. It's actually saying that I'm gonna be using this one, but I'm not, because I want my mash creamy. So here we are. I am gonna start this. And there we are. Now, I know you can't see the liquid, but hopefully once start, with the blender, the pieces become smaller. The whole thing's gonna cook. And also what happens, this does a lot of steaming because obviously got the lid on all the time. So even if it's not fully covered in liquid, the potato is gonna cook because, the rest of the air sort of is steam. So it should be about 100 degrees or so. So I'm gonna leave it to run, and I'll come back when the 18 minutes are about to finish and see how we're getting on. Okay, my apologies, I was doing something else and got distracted. The 18 minutes are up. So let's have a quick look. It says here that now I should open it up. Carefully. There we are. See, now the potato is all still, I mean, there is plenty of liquid there, isn't it? So, wonder if those 100 ml left there are actually needed. So it says for me to use the spatula and just make sure all the bits are done, but I can see most of the bits are okay. I guess we are ready to go. So now the machine knows that I have opened the lid. So it's ready for the second, 10 minutes and 95. So I am just gonna close this lid. There we are. Oh, and off it goes for another 10 minutes. And I hope this time I get a proper mash instead of a soup. So I'll come back when those 10 minutes are finished. Hello, sorry, it's not done yet, but I forgot to add the butter. Oh dear, naughty naughty. So the nice thing is that I got this handy lid, so in it goes, and that's the other bit, and there we are, butter's in. I'll come back after those 5 minutes. Okay, so the second part of the program is done. As you can see, well, I hope this got a better consistency. So the third and last part of the program is 20 seconds with no temperature and speed of 4. So this is gonna chop whatever is left. But I was using the blades all the time because that's what it says on the cookbook, that you can do the whole thing with blades. So I am just gonna head and press that, and off it goes. Okay. I'm just grabbing a spoon, so it's telling us it's all done. By the way, saying that, so this is, I think I did mention this in another video, but that's the temperature of the pot, the 90 degrees, so that is hot. So this is the target temperature here, and that is the temperature that is actually at. So well, so this is finished, so let's open it up. Again, 100, not easy, but steady does it. There we are. Oh dear, does that look like a soup again? It does look very creamy. No. It does look very creamy, doesn't it? Okay. Well, let's give it a wee taste. See what happens. Okay, it's nice. It's got some tiny, really tiny lumpy bits, but it's better than yesterday. Okay. I might try again the same recipe, but instead of leaving 100 millimeters back, out of that will be 525 milliliters. I might leave a bit more out, but I will say that this is probably a success. Not so sure. Okay, thanks very much for watching and stay tuned. Cheerio.